Hello everyone, you are welcome to ICT class, and today our topic is program development. I would like us to quickly look at our learning objectives for today. We have about 6, so let's take it from the first one. We will define program development. 2, we will state 3 essential parts of program. 3, we will state the characteristic of a good program. And 4, we will state precautions to be taken when writing programs. And 5, we will describe each of the steps in program development. And 6, we will write simple program to add 3 numbers. But before we continue, I would like us to look at our last lesson where we talk about programming language. And what is programming language? We can say programming language is a set of instructions that a computer follows to do work. Then we look at types of programming language, which are high-level language and low-level language. And we also talk about the examples of programming language, which are Basic, COBOL, Pascal, C++, and many more. Alright, now let's look at our learning objective 1 for today. What we are looking at is the 3 essential parts of a program, which are also related to the word IPO or IPO in the definition of computer. I believe you can still define computer. Alright, what is computer? We can say computer is an electronic machine or device that accepts data, processes the data, and brings out information. If we look at the definition, there are 3 keywords, which is input, process, and output. Alright, but before we use that in our explanation, I would like us to look at definition of program development. Now, what is program development? We can say program development is a step-by-step method a programmer follows to write a computer program. I repeat that again. Program development is a step-by-step method a programmer follows to write a computer program. Now, the 3 essential things or keyword that we found in our definition of computer is what we want to use in our program now. So what are the 3 essential parts of any program? We have 1, instruction to accept the input data. There must be an instruction that will accept the input data. Without that, the program will not work because computer will not recognize what the program is all about. 2, instruction that will act upon the input data and process it. There must be an instruction that will act upon it. Like for example, if we want to calculate 2 or add 2 and 3, which you know the answer is 5, there must be plus sign in between that will tell the computer that you are doing addition. Alright? Then thirdly, instruction that will provide the output, that is the result, the answer to user. Now, all programs, before any program will work, there are things that a programmer must follow, and that is what we call characteristics of a good program. And what are these characteristics? We have about 5. 1, accuracy. 2, readability. 3, generality. 4, usability. And 5, clear to be understood by all or others. Now, what do we mean by accuracy? Accuracy means a program must be free of error. If there is error in the program will not work. So the program must be free of error. Then readability. Readability, it must be readable by all. Everybody must be able to read the program. If not, another programmer will not be able to redesign the program. Alright, generality, used by all. Everybody must be able to use the program. Like for example, you are using Google Classroom to watch this, and your friend in Asokoro, Metama, is also using Google Classroom to watch this. So it means it is general. Whatever you see on your screen is the same thing the person will see on the screen using Google Classroom. Alright, usability. Usability, it must be usable by all. That is, there is no person that will not be able to use the program. It is usable by all. Now, the last one is clear to be understood by others. That is, if they want to improve the program or add new thing to it to upgrade it, it must be clear enough for them to understand it, to be able to work on the program. Now, in writing a good program, there are precautions that must be taken. And what are these precautions? We have one, do not rush. When you are writing a program, you don't rush. If you rush, you will meet some steps. And two, do not skip any step. If you skip any step, the program will not work. So, relax, be patient, and write the program so that you will get good results. Alright, now the last one is check errors in the program. You must check for any error in the program. And what do the error in computer is called bug. And to check the error, to remove the error, is called debug. Always remember, error in computer is called bug, and to remove the error is called debug. So a programmer must check errors in the program. Alright, now let's look at program development steps. Program development steps. We have about 5. I will mention it here, and I would like you to follow me. Alright, the first one, problem definition. The second one, problem analysis. The third one, program design. And the fourth one, program coding. Fifth, program testing. What do we mean by problem definition? In problem definition, a programmer identifies that there is a problem. Alright, I believe you understand that. In problem analysis, a programmer look for a way to solve the problem. He plan how to solve the problem. Alright, program design. In program design, a programmer will do a rough sketch of the work on a paper. Write how the program will look like before coming to number 4, which is program coding. And what do we mean by program coding? Is using programming language like Pascal, Basic, COBOL, C++ to write the program. Okay. Then the last one is program testing. What do we mean by program testing? Program testing is where the programmer will test the program for any error, because error in computer will not make it work. So what are the steps in program development again? We have 5. Problem definition, problem analysis, program design, program coding, and program testing. Now, can you write a simple program to add 3 numbers so that we know maybe what we have been talking about, maybe you understand it or not? Alright. But before we do that, I would like to ask you this simple question. Do computers think the way we do? Alright, look at the board. We have 2 programs here. The one human being work on, and the one computer work on. Alright, and always remember, human being think for computer because computer is a machine. It cannot think for itself. So whatever we want it to do for us, we think for it. We write instruction for the computer. Now, look at the way human being will solve this simple maths. 5 plus 10, the answer is 15, because we use our brain to do that. But look at how computer will work on the same instruction. The computer must follow it step by step, one step at a time. Like, look at the computer work. from step 1 to 5. What human being use one step to solve? So, as you can see in the step, we have let. Let is a keyword in the programming language that will tell the computer what you want the computer to do, to act upon. So that's why we have let A equal 5, let B equal 10, let C equal A plus B, print C, and end. Why do we have end in the program? It's because, like you, as a human being, you always sleep at night, because in computer too, there's no program that can run forever. There must be a time where the program will stop. Just like we turn off and switch off the computer. So the program must end. Alright. So that's how a computer work on instruction. But as you can see, it's a human being that think for the computer. Alright, I asked you a question the other time, that can you write a simple program? Alright, this is the simple program. As you can look at the board, the simple program is to add 3 numbers. So these are the steps we are to use following our program development steps. So we have step 1, let A equal 2. Step 2, let B equal 3. Step 3, let C equal 5. Step 4, let D equal A plus B plus C. Step 4, print D. And step 5, end. This is how we write a simple program to add 3 numbers for the computer. I believe you understand this. So anytime you are working on computer and you see any program working well, it means a programmer has put in many efforts to work that out. And that is what we are trying to understand today. Alright. In summary of everything today, we look at program development, where we say program development is a step-by-step method a programmer follows to write instruction for the computer. And we look at 3 essential parts of program, that is instruction to accept the input data, 2 instruction that we act upon the input data and process it, and the instruction that will display the result, that will give us answer. Then we state the characteristic of a good program: accuracy, readability, generality, usability, clear to be understood by all. And we state precautions to be taken when writing programs, where we have no step skipping, do not rush, and check for errors in the program. And we describe each of the steps in program development, starting from problem definition, problem analysis, and program design, program coding, and program testing. And we write a simple program to add 3 numbers. I believe you enjoyed the class, and if you have any question, I'll be waiting online to answer all your questions. Thank you.